We got Jeff out here drawing on people. We're
Don't
making
steal
people
that. He
laugh,
already
dude.
copywrote it.
F***ing David's making skateboards. We're fucking. I love it
Seth
here,
Lilly's
dude.
band.
Seth's fucking
Gas
kicking
Right,
ass. Yes,
Dylan
dude.
And Nick.
Tyler
and
Dawson.
Micah, shout out. Tyler's killing it.
Yeah.
Jordan Wilson's
Jordan
killing
Wilson, and that's another one we got to get on the fucking
Cody
show,
Kinman
dude.
killing it.
Cody Kinman
dude.
drawing us as Ozzy and Lemmy. Life
Got a lot of talent.
fucking
dude.
rules,
A lot
dude.
of talent, dude.
Life rules, brother. I
And
love
you
it
know,
here,
one
man.
day, man, when we get on the right antidepressants, this show's gonna be called "This Place Rules."
Shitty week.
Has it been? Tell me about your week, man.
Well, I went to Nashville. You guys seen us at the
And
Grand
we'll
Ole
give a
Opry.
breakdown.
And yeah,
of
we'll do all
Nashville
that.
trip, dude.
Went to Nashville. That was fun. Did a little comedy. Seen the yeahs. We had good times. Fine, whatever. And then I come back, and I'll be goddamn if Ozzy Osbourne doesn't die. And
Yeah.
let me tell you guys something. That really not only made me sad and hurt me, but it really just, quite frankly, it pissed me off.
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. And I
I
knew it
felt
was
like,
coming, but I wasn't ready.
Steve and Matthew Lillard's character in SLC Punk when
When Bob dies, yeah.
I wasn't fucking ready for this.
Yeah, that's how I felt when Ozzy died, yeah.
We'll talk some more about that.
Yeah. And it's been hot.
Yeah.
And I ain't bitching about the weather because I
And it's
hate
about to be
wintertime.
hotter, too.
And good. But it still pisses me off when it's hot. Like, I like it because it pisses me off when it's cold, too. But, like, I don't like the cold. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You picking up what
Yeah.
I'm laying down.
I would take the heat over the cold,
Yeah,
but
dude.
it has been
It's been
oppressively
humid.
hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
very humid.
It's just really
And they're talking
muggy.
10 degrees hotter next week. Hitting another heat wave.
Hell yeah, I'm
And
going to
we're
get
in
the
dead center of it.
above the knee shorts out, dude.
Yeah. I think I'll be taking a lot of fucking cold showers.
I love
know
a
what I
cold
mean?
shower when it's hot, man.
I've been fucking. Last time that previous heat wave hit, I was just sticking my face in the freezer, dude.
Just a
to
meat
cool
wave,
off.
dude.
Yeah, the old meat wave.
I like to just jump in the pool, man. That's nice.
Yeah, but we don't all have the luxury.
Hey, buy you one, dude.
We'll get some kind of setup back there
Yeah,
eventually.
get you one, dude. It's a good investment. You'll use it.
Yeah, dude.
You'll
want
use it.
one
I'll
bad.
come over and use it with you.
I've gone down to the public.
Imagine
pool
we
near
get
here.
imagine we get our first episode of the pod in the pool.
That'll be sick.
We
Dude.
can do
That's
it.
when we'll make it.
We can do a pool pod.
That's when we'll-
It's a pool potty.
Pool pod. Pool potty, baby.
It's a pool
Hell
potty.
yeah,
Give me
dude.
some
Come
ducks,
on now.
dude.
We're on a level that some
We're-
people couldn't even comprehend.
We're just riffing.
About before you said pool potty, which really did it for
That really
me.
hit it home,
Yeah.
didn't it? Yeah, that's cool, wasn't it?
But that's sick, yeah.
I'm a
Pool-
comedian.
Pool does the trick. Pool will cool you off, dude.
Hell yeah, we'll get a pool table and put it in the pool.
Pod in the pool.
You know?
A pool table in the pool. Now you're fucking. That's like a level of. I don't think the science is there.
No,
yet.
it's getting there, dude.
The
The way the world's going,
the
dude.
felt technology, dude.
Mm.
Now, could you wear some sort of a waterproof VR system in the pool?
Well, you're
What?
gonna have to have a waterproof stick, a waterproof cue. You know.
The balls are pretty waterproof.
Well, yeah.
What are they made out of?
Billiards.
Yeah, that's where they get.
They
the name.
kill hundreds of billiards each year, and they
Yeah.
carve them up into balls,
They chop
man.
them off.
They chop the billiards into balls, dude.
I
We're
don't even
losing.
lie.
We're losing control. We need
We're
to reel
losing
it
the
in,
plot
dude.
already, dude.
The plot and you, dude.
I was gonna say something about a pool. Oh, this is what I was gonna say.
Oh,
So my kid does not like to go. She's that age. She's not into, teenagers. They're either they like swimming or they're those kids that like don't like. To
yeah. I
do
didn't
stuff
like swimming.
that.
Yeah.
She's not a fan. So, and then also the old lady doesn't like to go.
That's
And there's a
crazy.
public
I
pool.
figured she would be all about it.
In walking distance from here. And I've learned that society, okay, is not ready for a single man in his 30s to be alone at a public pool, dude. You know what I mean? They're not cool with it.
Go ahead and write that down.
You can't
man.
just chill at a pool as a man outside of his 20s. It's over with for you. You can't be alone in a pool. Everyone thinks you're a pedophile. It sucks, dude.
This is a great bit. You need to keep this.
I'm out there with my shirt off, tats showing. I think I look cool, dude. I think I look like that hip, older dude just vibing at the pool. And then I just see, like, so many parents
shielding their kids' eyes.
And being like, oh, don't go over there. Is he looking at our boy? It's like, I got my sunglasses on. I'm just sunbathing.
Yeah.
And, of course, they think I'm fucking Freddy Krueger.
Well, you probably got those crazy fucking blue sunglasses on with the metal frames.
Yeah.
Look like fucking cheese graters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those are the ones.
You got those on, and you got fucking that tank top on, dude, and a pair of fucking trunks, bro, and you just vibe.
Actually exactly. Get up.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see why they would be concerned. I think
they weren't pleased.
When I really sit and ponder reality, not only are we old, we fucking look old and we dress like we are not old.
Yeah, but that's everybody.
And I will never grow up, dude. I'm never gonna stop.
I feel
wearing
like starting
band
at our
and
parents'
graphic tees
age,
and fucking
our parents, like Gen X, they just stayed dressing the way they dressed their entire lives.
Yeah,
and then we're doing it behind them.
Yeah.
And the in-between generations, like I told you, there was a dude at the open mic yesterday who said he was like 40 or 45, and he had the broccoli top haircut.
Yeah.
Now, what's crazy is he definitely didn't grow up getting that haircut.
Right, yeah.
But I'm just saying.
That's a choice.
People of all ages, you do the younger thing.
Yeah.
I think it's fine to an extent. You know what I mean? I think I've given up on the skin-tight clothing now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wear basically the same style. I just don't wear super tight shit.
I'm starting to get more into baggy pants.
I don't want them to be. Yeah, I'm never gonna go super baggy.
No, I like these
a little
lot,
baggier. Yeah, like just like that.
Yeah, just a regular
And
pant.
Personal choice. I quit wearing jeans, but that was just because I kept fucking ripping them. And denim's supposed to be more durable.
Yeah.
Than like regular other materials,
Yeah.
but it wasn't the. It was the stretching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doesn't stretch, so it just
Yeah, my
rip.
blue jeans that I own all have holes in them, and I
Yeah.
hardly ever get holes in my black jeans.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the back pockets where I can always keep my phone in my back pocket.
I would have it there,
but
yeah. And then the crotch line.
I try to think of like
Because I've been a lot. I'm a mobile guy.
I'm trying to think of like when my parents were my age, what they dressed like. And I remember my dad, like, fucking, he always had, like, NASCAR shit on, or, like, a Camel, Joe Camel.
Yeah.
And then I remember as I got a little older, he started dressing like Charlie Sheen for a bit when 2.5 Men was, like, really, he had, like, the cargo shorts and the button-down shirts and the loafers. Like, he was very, which is a vibe, honestly.
Yeah.
Looking back, that was that was my favorite, that was my favorite style my dad ever had was the Charlie Sheen look, dude. I stole a lot of those button-down shirts, bro. Like, they fucking ruled. But yeah, I think like it's crazy how different I look than my parents in general, just with style and like everything else. But like especially when they were my age now in their mid-30s, like they were obviously not covered in tattoos and wearing cut-off graphic tees and.
No, but some of them were.
Some of them were, yeah. There are people,
a loose handful.
Yeah, they're out there for sure.
You know. There's slight maturities as you get older, but I don't ever, I think that whole losing your personality and just getting sunk into the fucking current of life.
Yeah, I'm not a
we don't
square.
Do that anymore, dude.
I will mature and pay fucking bills, and
I got a bed frame. You know what I mean?
I
own my own
I ain't
house,
there yet on that.
Sake.
I still sleep on a mattress, but I'm just saying, like I pay my bills and taxes at work.
Like that.
But yeah, I do my thing, but I'm still gonna wear checkered Vans.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna get ridiculous tattoos. I'm still gonna wear what I want to wear.
You might end up getting yourself a nice coat. You might end up getting yourself a nice pair of loafers.
Yeah,
you'll spend on an actual something nice.
I got a nice suit.
Yeah,
you
do have a nice suit.
Yeah,
that you wear to officiate weddings.
Yeah,
you got nice shoes to go with.
I tell you, I'm retired from officiating weddings. I tell you that. I tell you, retired.
You just don't want to
Yeah, I'm done,
do it
man.
anymore. You don't
Yeah.
have the time to spare.
Yeah.
But you probably
I would do it under certain circumstances.
very special
Yeah.
occasions.
Like I did, the last one I did was our
Matter
boy,
of fact, don't even say that, because then anybody you turn down is going to be like, "Oh, I'm not a special."
No, I'm
occasion,"
saying it, and you're
then
not,
they'll see it.
and you're not, and I
They'll
don't
see
fucking
who is
care,
special, dude.
No. So what had happened was I did my buddy Ethan's wedding.
Mhm.
Ethan Wilkes, Hicks. I did his wedding, and it was great. It was a fun wedding. It was awesome. But like at that point in time, like I realized, like
Curtain call.
it was the curtain call, brother. Shout out Billy. I said, fuck it, dude. I'm done. Like I don't want to,
Well, dude, also.
No, I mean, like I said, if there's and I'm not saying a special as in like, if the circumstances were right and I was free to do it, that's what I mean by that. But we have so much shit going on.
Glenn
and
Danzig was marrying Elvira.
yeah, I would obviously drop everything I'm doing.
I keep getting my renewal. Like
Yeah.
the email, like, oh, it's been X amount of years, never done a single one. I'm saving for your wedding, dude. I'll
My man.
officiate your wedding.
I'm gonna have you do it.
That's
You will
gonna be the
officiate
only
my
one.
wedding. Absolutely. Yeah.
Only one.
I have a good handful of dudes that'll be. I've got a best man and groomsman that I know for
I'll
fat. Like
make it
that's my
easy.
dudes.
On you the same way I made it easy. You know what I'm saying? You officiated my wedding. I didn't have to pick you
Yeah.
as a best man.
Yeah.
I'll officiate yours.
There
it
you go.
opens up that extra spot in the groomsman.
If I go with 3 and I include you, that's my Mount Rushmore of friends anyways. Like it would be you and Rowdy and Zeke and Tim Corley.
That's fair.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And if I had to do 4, I would probably slide Chris Harrell in there
Hell yeah.
because I love Chris.
Yeah.
He would probably be in there. So it just depends. If I ever cross that bridge, though, depending on how many the broad I'm marrying's got,
Yeah, might have to throw some. Only addition I would have had was my brother. If he was out and clean at the time, I would have had him as a groomsman.
But those
I
are
had
just
to
like
narrow it
those are
down,
people
you know?
I think of like off the riff, and maybe even Curtis. I don't know. Curtis Oliver's always got a special place in my heart too.
You got a lot of people who are like, "Oh, I thought we were tighter than that right now."
I'm sure. Josh
Sitting
Norton.
there.
Shout out Josh Norton. I love Josh, dude, and he would be invited for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
He would. I would ask him to be in the wedding, but Josh one of them dudes would be like, "No, that's fucking stupid. I'm not. I'll come, but I'm not
gay.
standing up there." Yeah, dude. But yeah, that would be that's the people that just come to mind, and obviously it'd be better with you officiate. I wouldn't have to pick you.
yeah.
You know,
So I already had like Nick, Andrew, Henry, and David all in the like fucking. Oh, who's it gonna be? And I just straight up didn't pick one.
And I do have a lot of friends. I do have a lot of close friends. Like I will, and another dude that like he wouldn't be a best man, but like not because
Did I have one
wouldn't
other
be,
best
but
man? Did I have 4 or 5 groomsmen?
I don't know who all you had. You had Nick. I don't know, Nick
Nick.
Dermott's the only one I remember.
Nick,
David
Andrew,
was there.
Henry, and David.
Yeah.
And then you and
Yeah.
Arya were in some of the groomsmen photos.
yeah.
I think that was
Yeah.
it.
Dylan Craig. I always want to, because he had a great quote. He was at the bar one night, and somebody had said something about me. They were talking about me, like this group he was in. And he said, I think it's cool that Joey is in everybody's group, but it's cool to know that I'm in Joey's group. And I appreciated that. I don't know, there's just something about that stuck with me after all these years, and like Dylan's my boy for that. I always loved that he said that. So, but yeah, I do have a lot of friends. It's nice to have friends. The only reason I say those guys is people I spend the most time with. Those are people that I'm with in the trenches every day. If I'm gonna kill myself, I'm calling one of those dudes. I'm calling you. Like I'm calling, you know what I mean? Like, or Megan.
Well, it's nice to have different types of friends.
Yeah.
That you go to for different shit, you know.
It's good to have friends in fucking general, dude. You know, I got friends that are witches. I got friends that are bitches.
Yep. I got friends that have dug through the ditches, dude.
Yeah, and I got friends that drive a Dragula, dude.
Hell yeah. And I got friends that do bitchcraft.
Yeah. Speaking of bitchcraft, I'm gonna go ahead. Let's get into it, dude. Ozzy died, man. Let's talk about Ozzy, dude. I ain't gonna. So there's been a lot of deaths, and I know people are probably thinking like, oh, wow, Joey loves wrestling. He's not going to talk about Hulk Hogan. You guys have heard me talk about Hulk Hogan and my thoughts on him enough on this show. With that said, thank you for what you did for wrestling. I appreciate that. I don't ever want to say that I don't. Other than that, I hope Randy Savage is dog walking that ass right now. But yeah, so Ozzy died. I'm really fucking upset about it. I feel like I lost a family member. Yeah. I don't care if anybody thinks that's silly. I don't care if anybody thinks that's...
A lot of people feel that way.
Yeah,
we were talking earlier, like, I haven't seen anybody with anything negative to say about Ozzy.
I think that what did it for me is not the music, but the fucking show. Because when I was a kid and we'd watch the show, it just opened up that door that they were just a normal family like us. And it reminded me of me and my family. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Show,
yeah, like my dad said dumb, funny shit all the time. Like
people
Ozzy
forget
did,
that was the first, like, let's put the camera in the house with the family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before the Kardashians, before the Viva La Bams, even all of that shit.
And I should rephrase that. He didn't say dumb shit like Ozzy said, but like he said funny shit. But it just reminded me, like, it was wholesome, and like my family was always doing shit, and like we'd have people over, and like when I was a kid, it just reminded me of the Osbournes, man. And
they had a lot more money.
Yeah, oh yeah, they had a way more fucking money. Obviously, I just meant like
cool.
the whole general thing of it. But I feel like I lost a family member, dude. I really feel like my Uncle Ozzy died this week, dude, and I hate it.
Yeah, it's one of those weird, like, the only other celebrity death that hit me like this was Norm. There's just one of those people that's like, oh, you didn't even realize how much of an influence or whatever figure they were in your life until the moment they died, and it hits you like, because I've had so many people that I reasonably liked, and even like lost people close to me, that I did not immediately start crying when I heard they died.
Yeah.
Those two, like I told you, I don't care. I was fucking driving in New Albany, and I read your text message, and it took like 3 seconds to think about, well, it's probably true then.
Yeah.
I queued up Black Sabbath, and then I just started crying. Listening to Black Sabbath the whole hour drive, dude.
Yeah, there's been Ozzy's the third. First was Randy Savage.
Yeah.
That one hurt. I didn't cry over Randy, but I remember Randy dying and it really hitting me because of the Slim Jim commercials, and like obviously being a wrestling guy. Randy sucked. I called into work the day he died for bereavement. They were mad. I was working at Subway. They were not happy. And then I went and got the Randy tattoo not long after.
Hell yeah.
The second was Lemmy.
Yeah.
Erica.
That's up there. Like, that hurt. But
Erica texted me and was like, hey, Lemmy died. And I was just fucking floored. And obviously, Motorhead. And now Ozzy. Ozzy's the third one that's like really... Those are 3 deaths that have bothered me, that have made me think. And I did shed a little tear when I read that Ozzy died. I was on my break at work. I was at the picnic table, and there was nobody out there. I was smoking, and I was like, I just said, fuck, as loud as I could. I was mad, dude.
I cried.
Yeah,
like,
I queued up No More Tears on my Spotify, and I just let it play while I smoked my cigarette. And then I had to go back in, so I switched it to NIB because I wanted to hear that fucking... that opening riff.
And then over the last 48 hours, dude, I've various clips that have made me shed like a couple tears, you know what I mean? Just like reliving it.
Yeah.
I would also put the Crocodile Hunter, because he was such a like
Steve Irwin?
Yeah. Actual wholesome dude.
I'll do that when Bill Nye dies.
Who was like but Bill Nye is significantly less wholesome.
No,
the Crocodile Hunter.
Yeah, but...
You know what I mean? Because I'm not like, oh, the Crocodile Hunter had a huge impact on my life. I would say Bill Nye had a bigger impact on my life, but...
Crocodile Hunter made you feel like a person, man. He made you feel like...
Yeah, that was like finding out
he
one
would
of your
pull a
buddies
sting
from
right
high
out of your
school
chest,
died.
you know what I mean?
And he's just like such a regular dude.
Yeah.
He wasn't even like a big rich celebrity. He still lived in Australia running a wildlife habitat. Yeah. The impact he had on his family... You see all like the way people talked about him. I'm just saying that one was moving as well.
And you know,
those two, the Norm and Ozzy, were like, oh.
The more I think about it, man, I think Amy Winehouse bothered me a little bit.
I was sad when that happened.
I was sad when Amy died. I was also sad when Brittany Murphy died.
John Prine was a sad one, but yeah, you know, in recent memory and stuff. But I'm not a huge like celebrity yada yada death guy.
It seems like
I
it's
don't
mostly
have
the
heroes.
It's
per
usually
se,
the
but
musicians that get me.
He was just so. It was fucking Ozzy.
I guess I just
You know what I
relate
mean?
more to the music than I do.
Well,
You know what I mean? If
to
that makes
have
sense.
an icon still on Earth.
Yeah.
That'd be like hearing, like you're living at the times, you're living in the year 33, and you hear they got Jesus.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
damn, dude.
Yeah. This is Corley. Shout out
You had
to
a
Tim.
Earth angel, dude.
Tim hit me with
Satanic angel, but
we were in the group chat, and he said, "Damn, buddy, this is your 9/11, ain't it?"
yeah.
And I was like, buddy, this is my 9/11. This is my Pearl Harbor. This is my Hiroshima. This is like every major thing that could ever happen to anybody ever that's bad.
Well,
this was that for me,
It also feels bad because like the world sucks so bad right now.
We need
so
Ozzy.
You want there to
we
be
need Ozzy.
the more of like
you want to go get
cool
him back,
people
dude?
there are.
Let's go
You
get the
wanna do a seance,
Let's go get the
dude?
Necronomicon and bring him back, dude.
I'm just saying, like, you want all the people that are like not run-of-the-mill cocksuckers to exist at the same time. We need all of them we can get, and when you lose one, it's like, it's like how all the like super libs feel about Colbert going off the air, which I also see as a big negative thing. Like, they're obviously doing that for political reasons. It's not a good sign.
Yeah.
I like Colbert well enough. Never watched this late night show.
Wait till they see that new episode of South Park that dropped.
Dude.
That's really
also Paramount.
They think Colbert was bad.
But yeah, dude. But I'm just saying, like, you see all these like things being dismantled, and it's like, oh no, and it also feels like the era of art is dying.
Yeah.
Like, you had this golden period of like real free expression from like 1950 to like 2000 now that feels like it's whispering its death breath.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard, even if you're a genuine artist, to not be derivative of every other art that's come before you, whatever your medium
and
is,
hopefully this starts a new renaissance, man, a new beginning, new, somebody out there is going to watch that video of OK Go with all them treadmills, and they're going to get inspired, and they're going to say, man, we got to fight fucking fascism with this.
It's crazy that's like their only super famous video, because I looked that video up on YouTube like a couple years ago, and they have like 50 music videos that are all them doing weird shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, there's one of them like actually playing their instruments in a car, and then doing like a Chinese fire drill at the stoplights and stuff. It's a bunch of like weird ones they do, man.
They rule, dude.
Okay, go, man. But yeah,
here it goes again.
I did watch. So, brief side note, man. I got around to watching Dune 2.
Oh, hell, I haven't watched
Charlie
Dune 2
was
yet.
like, it's the best sci-fi movie ever made. I said, well,
is it?
Dune 1 was really good, and it was beautifully shot, and like I said, I read a little bit of the books back in the day. I read the first book, and then I tried to start doing Messiah, and didn't finish it. But irregardless, okay, Quasimodo predicted this. But I was like, I'll check it out, and it was so good that I rewatched 1 and then 2 again right behind it, and it gives me hope for the future of filmmaking. Because it's all the...
Well, I trust Charlie's judgment anyways. Charlie's got a good head on his shoulders. He knows cinema.
Everything good visually, like effect-wise, lighting-wise, like practical shot-wise, that we've gotten from the last like 10, 15 years of movies, whether they're like the Marvel movies or whatever.
Yeah.
Star Wars, boiled down into this. Like the practical effects look amazing. The shots, the scenery, the on location, everything they did on it all looks the best version of every one of those things.
Yeah.
And then the way, the best way they could possibly adapt that book as well, man.
I'll end up watching it. I liked the first one. It was fun.
It's good, and it's so good and this isn't me shitting on Marvel and all that shit at all, but it's that much better in a time of like heroism, clear-cut good guy versus bad guy. Marvel does okay with the moral quandaries, especially like the whole Thanos arc and shit, but this is like a large scale, like nobody's a good guy.
Yeah.
Sort of like story
Dune, baby.
that they fucking boiled down and yeah, dude, it really blew me away. It was really good. And it gives me hope for like what else are we gonna do movie-wise?
And the difference
Maybe
between
we're entering a new golden era.
the difference between me and Jordan is I'm going to be saying the exact same thing that he said just now about Happy Gilmore 2 tomorrow when it drops. Because that's going to be the Citizen Kang of this generation.
Honest
dude.
to God, no. I hope it's the comedy that brings those comedies
I think
back.
it's going to be. Did you
know
seen the
what I
trailer
mean?
for it?
Yeah.
Because it looks fantastic. They can't fuck it up.
yeah.
There's no way.
That's the other part of the movies that I want to come back, man. Like, and Dune is also the kind of movie where I'm waiting for its re-release in theaters.
Yeah.
Because I want to see it in theaters.
Right.
I miss seeing comedies in theaters.
Yeah.
Man. I want comedies to come back. Dude, seeing a couple that come to mind, but Pineapple Express I saw with Henry, Upton, and Winston, and Andrew. Died laughing in the theater the whole movie. Place was packed out. Everybody was fucking laughing, dropping their popcorn. I mean, it was fucking a party in there. And
I'm
the
trying
same
to think
was
of
Superbad,
the last comedy I seen in theater. And this is going to be crazy. This is going to blow a lot of people's minds.
Let me hear it, because I'll have to think back for mine.
The last comedy I can remember seeing in theater, and I'm not saying it is. I'm just trying to think that I can actually remember going, because usually I only go to the theaters for superhero shit or horror movies.
That's all that's in
The last comedy I genuinely think
Go
I'm pretty sure was Neighborhood Watch.
Is that the one with Ben Stiller and
Yeah,
Vince
and Vince
Vaughn?
Vaughn.
So that must have been
2012,
2012,
13, yeah. I think that was the last time I seen a comedy.
Yeah, I think in that same era, I want to say mine was Zombieland.
All right, so Zombieland was the last one I seen.
If that would have been,
Yeah, it had to be
might have been
close.
before
Yeah,
or after.
but I mean, you get the idea though. That's the, and even that's
trying to
still
think.
got a horror element to it, you know.
Yeah, it had to have been Zombieland.
And even Neighborhood Watch has a horror element. It's about a fucking alien. Yeah. So
horror comedy.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah,
An
that's
alien with a huge
probably-
dick. Remember?
no, Paul. I seen Paul in theaters.
That was that same. Those probably all came out the same year.
You think?
I had Paul on DVD.
It's like we have a fucking smartphone right here.
I made Anna watch Paul with
She
me
love it,
recently.
dude.
She loved it,
Fuck
dude.
yeah, Paul rules, dude.
Well, you know they're like traveling through the desert, so most of it she
Yeah.
liked that, you know.
Yeah, she's from the desert. Yeah,
But she
I know.
liked Paul.
Damn, Paul was 2011.
Yeah. Okay. So
And
look up
then
End of Watch.
Neighbor, End of Watch,
Or,
dude.
no, that's
That's a banger of a
That
movie
rules,
too, dude. Neighborhood Watch
I wanna say
come out in,
2012.
I'm saying 2012. It come out in,
Bing.
I
bing.
put in the wrong one,
Okay, and then also Zombieland.
and I'll put in Zombieland
So,
too.
I'll look up Zombieland while you're doing that.
Because
Because I went and saw that with Drew.
it's
Mefford,
called
and
The
Doug.
Watch. Previously known as Neighborhood Watch, they changed it to The Watch.
Now, why would they do that?
Uh,
Zombieland was in 2009.
Damn, dude, that's fucking stupid.
So that couldn't have been it.
The Watch come out in 2012,
The Watch. Okay.
so it come out after Paul.
I want to update. So this came out in 2011, and I did see this in theaters. So the last comedy I saw might have been 30 minutes or less. You remember that? Aziz Ansari and Jesse Eisenberg. Actually, decent movie, loosely based on a true story, where some people really did kidnap a pizza delivery guy and put a bomb on him and make him rob a bank. But that guy
Trayvon
died.
Martin, and I had a feeling that's why. That
Huh?
Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman.
What
or George
about
Zimmer.
him?
That's why they changed the name of the movie from Neighborhood Watch to The Watch.
Oh, no
And I started to
shit.
think when you asked that,
Around that time.
and I just go, and that's what it
And
was.
when did that come out?
That was 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see that in theater. So it's 2012 for you, 2011 for me. That we can remember.
Yeah.
The last comedy. I know for a fact, since I've been out of prison,
And there
every
might have
movie I've
been
seen
something
in theaters
else.
has been a horror movie.
Was Project X considered a comedy?
Nah. Yeah, I think it falls loosely under comedy. Not really funny. A fun watch.
And guess what year that come out?
2012,
2012,
damn,
dude.
What year did the movie 2012 come out? 2011?
Shut the fuck up.
With John Cusack.
And yeah, Project X is considered a comedy. Todd Phillips produced it, so.
I mean, it's considered a comedy,
It's
but
a
it's more of like a
comedy.
fun watch.
Hangover 3
I didn't see that in theaters.
That's the last, and that would have been 2000. Fuck off, 2013.
Damn.
Jesus Christ, all these it's nuts, dude. How all of these.
I've seen some comedy.
What the fuck? When did The Hangover come out?
It was 2008.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
And all of those other movies.
What the fuck are we doing, dude?
They haven't been making them, dude.
They haven't been making them at night, dude.
The last comedy I remember even like coming out on DVD.
2009. Hangover.
The
God
Neighbors. You remember
damn.
Neighbors? With Seth Rogen and that was like 2015.
Due date. Guess what your due date come out?
I saw Due Date in theaters. When was that?
Yeah, 2010.
Okay, well, yep. So it looks like 30 minutes or less, which I watched with Shane Russell. Shout out.
So we can all agree that 2012, 13, somewhere in there
is when comedy died.
Oh, this is the end. I've seen it in theaters.
I watched that at John Hoskins' house.
That's 2013. Still can't get back. Ted, surely to God, Ted got 2012. Son of a bitch, man. I didn't see the second one at all, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen. There hasn't been any comedies recently, man. And 2012 through 15, 16, 17, I was on heroin, so I don't think I went out and saw. Oh, no, you know what? I went and saw Dumb and Dumber 2 in theaters with Chris Upton. I passed out and fell asleep in the theater like the first 10 minutes.
Hell yeah.
High as fuck on spice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Not from Arrakis, dude. The potpourri shit from the gas station.
Mm.
When did that come out, dude? Dumb and Dumber 2.
2014.
I was on heroin and spice then.
I hate it here, dude. This sucks, bro.
We got like 10 people asking for. Shout out Cody Kinman for that sweet ass Ozzy Lemmy drawing.
Yeah, Cody fucking rules, dude.
I got like now 8 people asking directly for a shirt of that. I think we'll make those before the next show.
Yeah.
And we will have some posters of that at this show.
Absolutely.
Though, at the live show on August 22nd. So come out to that. We'll have those posters. We'll have some other T-shirts and stickers and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have
maybe some hats. We might do some hats.
Yeah, new line of merch for that show. TPS2 featuring Tech, Cat West, Jason Winkler, Charlie Badger, Jamie Shade, the Connor Twill, and the boys. And of course, you know, Charlie was featured on our 1-year anniversary episode. If you haven't checked that out, you should.
Yeah.
It fucking ruled.
It's doing numbers.
It's
doing numbers.
It might break Billy Thompson's record, dude. To date, DJ Dollar Bill has the most downloaded and viewed episode we've ever done.
Yeah.
So, he sets the fucking bar.
Well, no, actually, I was wrong about that.
Oh, no.
It was the third episode we ever did with Andrew.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But that was the first episode we dropped after everybody subscribed, because we dropped 2 when we started the show. Yeah, dude, I had Nick message me, Mike, 2 o'clock on Monday, and he was like, "What the fuck, man? No episode this week."
Oh man, we got to get him on one, dude.
Yeah, he keeps blowing it off, dude. Act like you don't want to come on.
He's like, man, I'll listen to it, but I don't want to come on and talk on it.
He's busy all the time,
and I get it, dude. He's a working man. He's got a life.
I said, no, we didn't have one. He's like, shit, man, you didn't have one in the bank?
No, we didn't have one in the bank.
We're out of bank depths, man.
And you know, honestly, because I don't really like to listen to. I don't really like to listen to our episodes. Like, there's certain episodes I'll check out, but for the most part, I don't really listen to our show.
I hear enough of them when I'm editing.
Yeah, I hear enough of it when I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And I spend more time with you than I do anybody else. So
that's about enough.
It's about enough. But I tell you what, I listened to the entire episode. Well, I've listened to a couple episodes prior anyways, but I sat on my lunch break and I listened to the Threes podcast with Jeff this week. Which is going to be, I'm pretty sure they're changing the show to Drunken Buds, I think is what they said on there. But follow Steven Stewart and Max Jensen on socials, good friends of ours. But they have a podcast they co-host together, and they had our boy Jeff Pinnock Tattoo, if you don't fucking know. They had him on this week, and it was a great fucking episode, and he said some really kind words about us, which really tugged at some heartstrings.
I haven't listened to it yet, but I definitely
And you're
will.
gonna love it, Jourdain. You're gonna love it.
I followed them, the pod, and downloaded every episode on Spotify for their numbers because I'm a guy like that. But
He's
a
real
I haven't
motherfucking
listened
G.
yet because I am a guy like that.
I listened to a couple. I've listened to the one with L.
But Max has been on the show. Steven, surely to God, will be on a future show.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We're going to get them both on the pod as well.
Yeah, Steven's very funny. He's got some really good shit.
Yeah.
And then anybody that come to our live show seen Max, so you already know.
And I just,
You already know about Max and that
those
alien
dudes are
pussy.
awesome. And while we're glazing all our homies,
I'll
real
glaze
quick,
all my fucking homies, dude.
this episode and the next 10 episodes or so are officially sponsored by Honeymoon Skateboards. Go follow Honeymoon Skateboards on Facebook and Instagram. He's got the shop coming up. He has both an Etsy shop because he likes their payment system.
Go ahead and grab that board, man. We'll show it.
And he'll
off
have a
on there.
meta
Yeah.
shop
You
as
got the
well.
board
I'll
on
grab
there?
the board, show it to you. I'll also post links in this. But they're
Yeah.
sponsoring us. You can get high-quality decks. They're the same company that makes
Flip.
Baker's, fucking Girls, and a couple others, Flips,
Yeah.
that make his. So they're high quality. Talk for a sec. I'll go grab it.
I'll talk for a sec. Yeah, our buddy David, we grew up with, skated with every day for decades. He started his own skateboard company, and it's legit. It's no bullshit. They're nice boards. They're good quality boards. I would skate them if I skated full time. Check him out, man. If you're into skateboarding, you know anybody that's into skateboarding, we'll have the link to all that shit, and you can jump on there and get you one. But yeah, Steven and Max, good dudes. We're going to eventually do a crossover episode with them. It's in the works. And then we got some more guests we plan on having on. Here, you got the shot of the board here. Yeah, check it out. That's a honeymoon right there, baby. That's good wood.
7-ply.
Firm wood, dude.
All right, and the pop on this bitch. So in the future, on the next batch of these, he's going to offer 3 levels of concave. He went with the medium right now as a test, and this motherfucker pops. There's a very visible concave on my old school deck that I was skating.
Yeah.
This pops twice as hard, and the concave is like half as noticeable.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, you know,
Yeah, good wood, good boards. Check them out. Yeah,
this
toss.
dirty
Yeah.
ass skateboard up
Yeah,
here.
set that up there, dude, so I can hit it and knock it off. And while we're on the subject,
I got one to hang on the wall
Of,
but it's going in the other bedroom.
while we're on the subject of just shit, I want to pull this up real quick. So, in the future, we do plan on having more guests on. That is the goal. We're really going to crack down on having more guests. I just want
After our
to.
show in August, we're going to probably
Yeah.
try to bang out 10 guest episodes from there to the end of till our next show.
Yeah. But August 8th, 2025, Primitive Impulse, Cincinnati, they are doing their album release show for Piss It Away, their new album. Jail is an opener, Spike Pit, Nuclear Addicts, Hell is Here. It's going to be badass. It's at Chemtopia. It's an all-ages show. Doors at 7, $15 to get in. Go check them out. Go check Primitive Impulse out. They fucking rule, dude. They will melt your fucking face.
They'll be on the show.
They're going to
soon.
be on the show soon. We're working on it. I promise
Always,
it's going to
you know,
happen.
check out Maul,
Check out Maul.
666.
Yeah, always
All
check
right.
out fucking Maul, dude.
And Eat, dude. They
Eat,
just released
yeah,
their
Eat just
band,
dropped their
Eat
shit.
With 2 T's.
Eat
Check
with
them
2
out.
T's, yeah,
Cincinnati band, super sick.
Yeah, they fucking rule. Their new album's sick.
We're gonna try to get all of them on.
Yeah, we
Our
got a
goal
bunch, dude.
is
Our boy Tyler, Access to God, we're gonna get him on. Like that's the goal, is to get
Those
as
3
many
bands
as
and
we
at least
can.
like
Yeah,
10 comics by the
Yeah.
end of this year.
yeah. So
And then from there, sky's the limit. Dude.
sky's the limit, dude. And yeah, like I said, make sure you come out to our show, Madison, Indiana, Red Bicycle Hall,
August 22nd.
August 22nd. Tickets are $15 online, $20 at the door. You don't want to,
link in the description.
yeah, you don't want to fuck around this time, 'cause this one's definitely gonna sell out. Great
all
lineup.
the reserve seating is already sold out.
Yeah,
Quick PSA: if you have bought tickets already,
yeah,
or plan on it, doesn't matter if you plan on it because the reserve seats are gone. But if you bought reserve seats, that is not your ticket. That is literally just to reserve one of the tables.
Yeah.
All the other seats are open seating with no tables. So that just reserves you a table up front or on the side of the stage. You still have to buy your ticket. We didn't invent this system.
Yeah.
But that's how they do it there. It works. Apparently people don't have a problem with it because the tables always, the last 2 shows, they sold before the tickets.
Yeah.
So tables gone. Thank you for everybody that bought them. Make sure you get tickets ahead of time. We don't want you to pay the extra money at the door. And that goes for everybody. Comics, obviously, you guys get in free.
Yeah.
You know, there'll be like, there's a capacity in the building. But I think since we'll let comics up in the green room and that room doubles the capacity, we'll be fine.
It's gonna be fucking big.
Be sold out.
It's gonna be fucking big, dude.
And
I'm
that's
excited.
not us jerking our wiener.
No, yeah, it's gonna be big.
Last time, a week before the show, there were like 50 tickets sold, and we were tripping. And then 3 days before, we got to like 100, and then like 50 people bought tickets at the door.
Yeah.
Well, it was 42.
Yeah.
We had over 150,
Yeah.
which that's what it takes.
Yeah, it's not like
out.
sucking each other off about it. I mean, it's just facts. Like, it's going to sell out. It's a big deal. People like what we do. People like coming out. People like comedy in Madison, Indiana. So it's crazy when they do shows in Madison, Indiana and don't invite local guys to be on their fucking shows. That's pretty fucking wild. But whatever, dude, because we're building something better and we're building something different, and people fucking like what we do.
And that being said, that is also a testament to how well comedy can do in this town.
Yeah.
That you've got 2 other venues with no connection to comedy putting on big, successful comedy shows.
Yeah.
And then us.
Yeah.
So, just letting you know, Madison, Indiana, up-and-coming comedy town.
Yeah, and it's not. I'm not trying to make it sound like a competition
But no,
type
I do
thing.
think it is crazy.
But it did
get
hurt
the
my
local
feelings
guys.
that they didn't even say hi.
Yeah.
They didn't even tell us to pop in, or, you know, we'd have plugged their shit. We had a platform right here I would have loved to plug that event on that I'm specifically not saying and who the headliner is.
And I would have.
And I'm not being a dick
And
to
there's
them.
another one.
I'm not being a dick to the people on the show or the people that
Their
work for
next
them.
one is in November.
But it just hurt my feelings that
So,
they didn't
you know,
even, you know.
Maybe we'll get on this one.
Yeah, maybe
We'll
we will. I would love to. That's coming from a place of like I would love to be a part of it because we fucking live here.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things where like, why not us?
Why not me?
Maybe we suck.
When's
Maybe we're
gonna
not that
be
good.
my time?
And don't even waste your time coming to this place.
Shut
Sucks
the
too.
fuck up, dude. That show's gonna be
It's gonna be lit,
fun.
dude.
You know what I mean? There's gonna be a lot of people there. If you're a comic or just a friend of ours, come out and have a good time. If you know, we're gonna invite some people back, invite only, to the house afterward.
Yeah.
To hang out and kind of like
VIP, if you will.
Yeah. So, you know, if you want to be very important, be at the show.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time. And then, if you just feel like having a good time all August 5th and 9th, respectively, we're hitting our second round of our comedy
I'm hitting with that
competitions in
Caitlin Clark,
Cincinnati,
bro.
dude. Hell yeah. And I would never do that. But he's on the 9th Commonwealth at the Comet.
Yes. Crosstown comedy, yes.
Round 2.
Yeah.
So come out and support him. And then I'm on my round 2 at Go Bananas on the 5th. So definitely come out to those.
Yeah.
And also, this drops Monday, so the Sauce Show will have already happened.
Yeah, the Sauce Show would have already happened.
what
We
a
plugged
great
the
time.
Sauce Show, and anybody that follows our socials and listens to the show, they already know that we're doing that. So that's crazy. David Noble made a fucking skateboard, dude. Did he tell you where he got the name Honeymoon from?
Yeah, ages ago. Because, you know, he's been talking about making this board company for about 2 years
Yeah, I
now.
wasn't saying it like I knew, and I
I'm
was trying to tell you.
No, I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
He
I didn't
told
want you to
me-
think. I was like, do you know? How? Let me tell you.
Well, I know. So he had the idea of honeymoon. He wanted to go away from all the board names are like super hard now. Death Wish, Heroin. He was like, I want to go something lighter, and
Honeymoon.
I want to have a mascot like Blind and World Industries did. I want to have a little. He's gonna have a little bee, you know, like a little bee that's gonna be wearing big fucking boots and shredding. You know, he has a bunch of like designs,
A goth
like
bee?
concept art.
Are these
like
work
a
boots
punk
or these
rock
goth
bee.
boots?
Like-
Doc Martin boots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
We love a goth Martin.
And so heads up, this is coming.
Quit doing that.
Thank you.
The
The next round of boards is going to be This Place Sucks decks.
This place sucks. This place sucks. This place sucks.
And there's going to be a theater. He's going to be stomping out in front of a theater that has This Place Sucks on the marquee. And that's going to be the design on the board. So that's a little preview for the next round. Support him.
Yeah.
He can get this company moving.
Yeah.
He also already got the ball rolling on the other side of his company, which is grip tape. He's doing a grip tape brand.
Look at our boy, man. Look at him go,
Gorilla
dude.
Grip.
We got Jeff out here drawing on people. We're
Don't
making
steal
people
that.
laugh,
He already copywrote
dude. Fucking David's making skateboards. We're fucking. I love it.
Seth
here,
Lilly's
dude.
band's
Seth's fucking kicking
right
ass.
now,
Yes,
Dylan
dude.
And Nick.
Tyler
and
Dawson.
Micah, shout out. Tyler's killing it.
Yeah.
Jordan Wilson's fucking
Jordan
killing
Wilson, and that's another one we got to get on the fucking
Cody
show.
Kinman
dude.
killing it.
Cody Kinman
dude.
drawing us as Ozzy and Lemmy. Life
Got a lot of talent.
fucking
dude.
rules.
A lot
dude.
of talent, dude.
Life rules, brother. I love
And you
it
know,
here,
one
man.
day, man, when we get on the right antidepressants, this show's gonna be called "This Place Rules."
Hell yeah, dude.
But let's fucking talk a little bit about how fun Nashville was.
Yeah, let's get into Nashville,
we got about
dude.
20 minutes left
Yeah,
to kill out.
yeah, and
dude.
that will be the perfect amount of time to tell you all about Nashville, dude.
Yeah, that's all you need. But it was a good time, man. I mean, I'd been to Nashville a couple times. I went once with the family way back in the day, and then I've like
Whose
passed
family?
through there. My family.
No, I thought you said
not the Manson family.
I thought you said I went with a family.
Yeah, I just
And I
like,
was just
they
wondering
picked me
why.
up I was on the side of the road, fucking.
I was just wondering
sucking
why
off
they
punks
did that.
for $5 a man.
$5 a man, dude. That's crazy.
But yeah, it was cool, man. We went down day one. You know, he booked us a nice little hotel called the Lotus Inn. Now let me
tell you all
break
about
this
that.
down. He booked it ahead of time, and I've run into similar situations before. When you're on Google, the automatic review that it shows you is from Yelp.
Yeah.
You got to click reviews, and it'll take you to Google reviews. And then there's different reviews on Priceline and Booking and all the different fucking shit.
Can I just tell him the selling point
that
for
are
me?
wildly different. But he books it.
The selling point was you could smoke in the room.
Yeah.
There
And
was a
what
smoke. They had a smoke free and a smoke.
And what did you
room.
say the star rating was on the
1.
site you booked?
A 2.
It was a 2.
2 out of 5.
And then on Google, it was a 1.
It was a 1, yeah.
Now, he booked it because you could smoke in the room, and it was relatively cheap. And we're both like, I'll stay in an unsafe, kind of dingy room as long as there's not bugs and there's a lock on the door.
Yeah,
No
that's
big
the
deal.
only thing I asked for, dude. No bugs and a dead bolt. Right? Like, that's it. That's all we
Is
fucking
that too
wanted.
much to ask in
That
a hotel?
in 2025, is that too much to ask?
And it is. We get there. We go in. The lobby, it looks like they just built it because they heard we were coming. There's no
All of
front
Nashville
desk.
looked like they just built it because we were coming. There's so
a
much
mini
fucking
fridge
construction.
just not in the corner, dude. Just sitting out in the open floor, several feet from the wall.
Yeah, just
Which
there.
the feng shui of it threw me off immediately.
It gave me a fucking headache. And the sheets were black.
Yeah.
Never been in a hotel where the sheets were black.
And
they had footprints on them. Like if somebody was in a
Well,
boot.
we're not even in the room yet. We're still in the fucking.
Oh.
We're still in the lobby.
Oh, the lobby.
We're still in the lobby.
I forgot. We
Where
stopped in there. Because
there
the
are
room looked
also
exactly
black
the
sheets.
same.
There are also black sheets hung up as curtains.
Yeah.
Okay? The dude, no disrespect to his nationality at all. There
No,
was
he
a
was
little bit
fine.
of an accent. You know what I mean? He was cool as shit. He seemed very unsurprised. I'm just saying that because I'm not going to repeat the accent. And I am going to be quoting their exchange here in a minute. Anyway, he sees us pull up. He seems surprised that anybody's there that early in the
That
day.
early in the day, for sure.
There was
yeah.
2 cars in the entire parking lot of this like 40-room place.
Yeah.
Anyway, dude, the lobby's a mess. There's like boxes of like pamphlets, just like pamphlets in boxes stacked up everywhere. There's no amenities. There's no like brochures for local
Hey,
attractions.
dude, I forgot to tell you, they have a continental breakfast there.
Where?
They had when
Where
it was
would they serve
it was
it?
on the thing. It had on there. It had free breakfast
What
from
the fuck?
from like 6 to 9. Yeah.
Well, it must have been in one of the rooms, dude. As we're walking to our room, there's one room where the door's just wide open, and there's just two people sitting on a bed, staring right out the door, ominously. Anyway, we get there, we open up the door. I'm greeted by, I look directly in front of us. There's a big, like a big Chesterfield sort of situation, a big armoire that just has "fuck you" carved millimeters deep into it, and they've made no attempt.
And a mini fridge in the middle of the fucking floor in the room. Yeah.
Everything is scooted out an uncomfortable distance
The
from the
sheets
wall.
on the bed were black. I've never
Yeah.
been to a fucking hotel where the sheets on the bed were black. That
For
is
good
a
reason.
That is the biggest red flag
Yeah.
ever.
But you can still see the dusty footprints from wherever the cleaner stood on the bed to wash the ceiling. I don't
It
know.
smelt like a cigarette when I walked in, which
Imagine that.
which was the only perk of the room. I
So-
wish I would have smoked one while I was in there.
I make it to the bathroom, don't even have the light on. I can see the black mold growing on the ceiling.
He looks at me and he looks in the bathroom, and I can see that the tub is piss stained yellow.
Yeah.
And he looks back and he says, "Oh, and now this is what they meant by the fucking bathroom on the reviews."
In the reviews, it said I walked in, I took one look at the bathroom, and I decided I would never put my family through that. But it was bad, dude. And I'm like, check this out. And he's like, no, check this out. And he points to the doorway we had just come through. And from the framing on the sides, roaches just pouring
Well, a
out.
family of them playing poker, dude. They were the ones
One of
smoking
them
the
had a
cigarettes.
switchblade. He called me a
It
slur.
was fucking nuts, dude. I've
Yeah.
never seen bugs like that. I mean, you're in a hotel and you see a cockroach, you're like, oh, wow, that's not good.
This was a lot of
This
roaches.
was an infestation of cockroaches, dude. An infestation. I
So-
pointed out, I said, I'm not staying in here,
We
dude. I get
decide
sick.
It ain't gonna work.
Ugh.
We go back up there, and Joey's like fuming. He's like, "Man, hold me back. I'm gonna pop off in there."
Yeah.
We walk in. This is exactly how it goes. He goes, and you know what, man? We're actually good. And he's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry. What's going on?" He's like, "There's roaches, man, and we're not gonna have that." And the guy's like, "Okay, well, do you want me to switch you rooms?" And Joey looks back at me. He's like, "No, we just full refund would be great." The roaches don't know what fucking room they're in. You know what I mean? Like, they're not just staying in one room.
He was like begging me to take another room. And I was like, no, the whole building has bugs, dude. And he was so nice. The demeanor of him when I come in the room, I just could not yell at him. And I literally verbatim what he just said. I was like, look, man, we're not doing that.
Like, obviously, his dad bought the place, runs a ramshackle sort of institution there, and forces
It's one
him
of
to
those, you
work
can
there.
tell, after being in the room, seeing the environment, going across the street, getting us a nice room at the Sleep Inn.
Yeah, we stayed nearby, and we saw
yeah.
the riffraff that
Dude,
came in at night.
at night
dude.
that place was fucking packed, bro. We're talking a whole parking lot. Everybody's up in there, and I know they're paying by the hour.
Yeah.
There's a lot of prostitution, a lot of drugs, probably a lot of parties, dude. People are
Yeah.
probably partying. They're probably renting those rooms
There's
out
no
just to have
oversight.
parties. Yeah.
That dude's not fucking nobody's coming to change your sheets. for
Genius
better or
idea
worse.
for a This Place Sucks event, dude.
Rent out the
Lotus Inn, dude.
If it wasn't for the fucking roaches.
Yeah, if
dude,
they didn't have a bug situation on their hands,
we could
I would
throw
say
up a
yeah.
circus tent around that bitch. But you know, we solved the problem. All right, little minor fucking
Yeah, it's
hiccup
fine,
in the
dude.
Trip. We get over to the Sleep Inn, find a nice little room, dude. It's beautiful. The AC's cranking. We get changed. We go out. Have some of the worst fucking Chinese food you've
Oh
ever
God,
set
it made me
fucking eyes
sick,
on.
bro. It made me sweat, dude.
Dude, I love. We've had really good luck, Joey and I, about just going a hole in the wall Chinese establishment.
Like China food in Clifton.
Yeah,
China food rules. It's my favorite
Great.
fucking Chinese restaurant. Love it.
Those are always the best.
Yeah.
But this place was called Hunan Chicken, and I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be better, man.
Oh yeah, I was really excited
it,
about
it
it.
did us like the hotel, man. We were
Sugar donuts were fine. They were cool. I got diabetes from them, but they were good.
But that was the worst part of the trip, man. That night, directly across from the Hunan chicken, we went to a little place called the Amsterdamian.
Yeah.
You're in Nashville. It's in the East End. Check it out.
Very cool
Nice
bar.
Little
Yeah.
Amsterdam
Very goth.
style bar. Yeah. Very cool. Nice to
I feel like I was in a Depeche Mode music video.
I feel like I was in like a much wealthier person's house. You know what I mean? But
That listened to Depeche Mode.
that it had like some sort of like a sexual romp in their 20s with one of the members of Depeche Mode. But great open mic. Met some cool comics there.
Yeah.
Networked a bit. Did some following each other on Instagram.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But
Pretty
had
cool.
a great time. Hung out, smoked, fucking went on.
And then we stopped in the gas station by the hotel on the way back that night, and we met a guy named Beans.
Yeah, shout out Beans, dude.
And Beans told us that if we go to Ernie's Boondoggle, or
Ernie's Boondocks.
Yeah. That it was going to be this big, amazing party and all this shit. And we did, and we'll get to that after the next story. But just remember Beans and Ernie's.
Prior to the first thing we did in Nashville, I think right before or after we got the Chinese food, we went to Haraz Coffee, a Yemeni coffee shop.
Very
over in
good.
the East End.
Very good.
I'm fucked up over Yemeni coffee. I also
Yemeni,
like
man.
Turkish coffee.
Wish
Yemeni, man.
death upon me.
But I don't cry no more.
Yeah, go
Look
ahead.
to
Go
the
off,
sky
Queen.
no
Pop
more.
off, Queen.
But that place was great too. So anyway, we hit the mic. It's awesome. Next day, we go see the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. Now they're doing like an intimate orchestral accompaniment sort of set.
I cried.
It went off
Twice.
It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Packed house, Ryman Auditorium, world famous, birthplace of country music. It was sick, man. It was sick. Look over during the show, see a dude that looks very familiar, can't put my finger on it. So yada yada, we go through the show, it's sick as fuck. Afterwards, we try to pull our usual move and go back by the tour buses. Now, we're two of like 7 people that go that way to try to meet, see if the band's back there. And that dude walks past us and he like looks at me. And once he gets a little bit past, I tell Joey, that dude looks super familiar. And he heard me and he turned around. He's like, you look familiar, dude. Turns out, comedian Shane Torres.
Shane Torres in the house, man.
Yeah. Now, I don't, I'm assuming that we talked to each other or saw each other for enough time at Skankfest last year for him to just remember my face. Because we definitely hadn't met before that.
Did we see him at Skankfest?
Yeah, he was at Skankfest. Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember
I
talking
didn't
to
stop
him.
and take a picture with him or anything, but I do think that we may have shot the shit with him for a couple of seconds when we were with Jake.
That would make sense.
And
that would
that's
check. And Skankfest,
That's how
I
he
don't remember a whole
recognized us,
lot. You know what I'm
mean?
saying?
How else would he know
Yeah,
who
that
we
would
are?
Yeah.
But we did, kick it with him for a few. He was cool as shit. We hung out. Shout out, dude. Very cool,
Very
dude.
cool. Yeah.
Likes the yeah.
I had to get a selfie with him.
Yeah. I mean,
You
know
got
how
to
it
when
is,
you're in the
dude.
fucking alleyway with a comedian and you're a
Yeah.
comedian.
Well,
you
when
know,
you're in the biz.
when you're in the biz, dude.
But we didn't get to meet them.
We
the
saw
only
Karen
one-
get into a transit van. That was cool.
They pulled it like butt crack distance from the door, and she just
Yeah.
zoomed in and out. Wish we'd gone to the other side because the other members walked out the other side, just right out onto the street, and we probably could have met them.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do, dude? I would have rather risked it to try to meet Karen than.
Now we did go over to Ernie's.
Now we did go to Ernie's, dude.
Now if you're a partier, dude, if you're a young cat,
Yeah.
you love a fucking
Ernie's Boondock is for you, dude. It was fucking packed, balls to the wall,
packed.
insane,
Mix
dude.
of like a college and like a hipster kind of dive bar sort of situation, but packed out. Good crowd. Everywhere we went in Nashville, good crowd. For downtown Nashville, which we also walked around a lot the day of the show, went in some different bars. For being like a southern place where everyone's drunk, you would expect more chaos and violence. But everybody's pretty nice. Everybody was pretty chill everywhere we went. Ernie's was the same way, but we pretty much walked in and out of the place.
Yeah.
Hung out for a few, very packed. And then we went to, what was that other place? The Basement East.
Yeah, the basement.
Now, I don't know if this was a gay club.
Or was the Up Down?
That was the upstairs.
Okay.
There was the up down and then the basement.
Yeah.
Or maybe low bar was the one in the basement.
Low bar was in there somewhere. The basement, I think, was a thing.
But we walked through. I'm assuming it was a gay adjacent sort of club, just because the sorts of people feeling on my body because we had to felt like that Dave Chappelle skit where he's walking through the club,
Yeah,
bumping in and spilling his drink and everything. Yeah. It was you were literally having to. I should have hosed myself down after. We were body to body getting through there. But that place, another
we were too. That's crazy.
Sick place, dude.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's awesome.
Fun. In my 20s, god damn, I would have had such a great fucking time in those sorts of places.
Yeah.
But now I'm too old and my knees hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was tired, dude.
I want to tell jokes and hang out and smoke weed.
Yeah.
I don't want to dance and drink. I'll go to a concert and I'll get a mosh pit for 30 seconds.
And I don't mind the bar vibe. I don't mind the bar scene, but I don't like it when it's
out.
That fucking packed, a nightclub
about
aspect.
Half that?
About half that would have been badass. Yeah, that'd been fine. Yeah,
packed bar to hang out at.
Yeah.
But when you're I would go Mag Bar and Z Bar used to get like that back in the day.
Z Bar's always been fun.
And I love that kind of shit, man. But yeah, dude. If I was just like a guy trying to get some puss, that's where I'd go. Or some dick, or some they them,
some bussy
wedge, dude. Whatever they got, I'm down for it all.
Hell yeah. Overall, solid trip though. Nashville was fun, man. Nashville was good too. Got to see the Opry Mills Mall, which is beautiful. Got to see the Grand Ole Opry. It was awesome, dude. I have no complaints. It was a great fucking week.
Yeah, and country, specifically outlaw
weekend
country and American rock and roll are very intertwined. And
right.
You really feel it in Nashville, man. You know what I mean? It's a fun little place.
Yeah.
And I'm not like a bar scene, bachelorette party weekend place type of scene, but just as a guy like me even, you can go to Nashville and have a good time. But hell, I love Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I go to Gatlinburg. I'm always one of 7 goths in Gatlinburg when I'm there. We always seem to see each other from across the room full of
they
people
hit each other
wearing
with that. What's up?
corduroy FFA jackets. Yeah, we do the biker wave to each other. It's right down there. But yeah, I always see this last time I went to Gatlinburg, man, I just kept seeing the goths, teenagers, the 12, 13, 14
Mind you,
year olds
when you were that
families.
age, yeah.
Because that age, when I went with my family for the
same.
last time, I was wearing makeup. That was when I was in that era, painting my nails. I was wearing all black in the summer heat, dude. And I see these kids doing it. I mean, dead on my kid, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw our pictures at the amusement park last year. She wearing the fucking trip pants and a baggy fucking. She rules, dude.
Yeah.
She got good style to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Nashville.
That don't always happen. Sometimes the kid ends up being the complete opposite of the parent.
Yeah.
That's how me and my dad are.
Yeah.
Aside from music.
To an extent.
But as far as the external,
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you don't get that as a parent.
Well, her mom was mildly into alternative shit and skating and all that stuff, but her aesthetic was always a little bit more sporty, tomboy and stuff. And she's just full, whatever she calls it, goths, emo scene. It's a variety of stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
She hates. Her mom's not a super big fan. She is she says her mom gives her shit about everything, but her mom also took her to get her hair dyed and buys her the clothes. You know what I mean? So she's talked about coming to stay here.
There you go. There you have it.
Because I've told her in the past, I was like, man, I really think you should come over here for high school.
Yeah.
And get serious about going to college. I'll pay for you to go to the Catholic school over here.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's talking about well, I don't know about this year, but maybe when I start high school coming over there. Which, it's not crazy. Her mom was 20 minutes away. She could still go to her mom's whenever she wants,
Right.
I told her I'd drive her to school in Carrollton if she still wants to go to school over there. She wants to come stay here. That'll be cool. Once she's old enough to start coming out and shit, dude.
Look at you, man. You ought to be proud of yourself, buddy. You did all right, man.
We
right.
got anything else for this one?
Nah, man. Rest in peace, Ozzy
Rest
Osbourne,
in peace,
dude.
Ozzy. Check out Honeymoon Skateboard.
Check out Honeymoon
Check out
Skateboards.
Jeff's tattoos. Check out
all the
those
shit
bands
we
said,
plug. Please, for the love of God.
Our Friends podcast. I'm going to
Yeah.
link as much of that stuff we talked about in the
Absolutely,
description as
dude.
possible.
Absolutely.
Until
then, this place will continue to suck.
Yep. Mama, I'm coming home.
No more tears.
I'm going through change.
That was a good episode, buddy. Why can't they all